right. Here we. Oh, oops. I unmicrophoned myself, and I think our viewers heard me coughing. I apologize, viewers, but we are now live. Um. All right, guys, say something real quick.
Korval is ready to do Korval things.
Yeah, there we go. So we are back. Welcome to the glory that is Tuesdays with Meralta, with all of our tech difficulties and everything else that happens. Let's see. I have to throw Mr. Human under the bus a little bit because we got a new person in the Discord, and I leave that to Mr. Human to deal with. To do all the tech stuff. He's the social one in this
What you leave to me?
relationship.
I'm sorry.
What? What'd you say?
Lovely wife.
Yes. Yes. Can you hear me?
Mr. Human, we are talking to you.
My thing keeps cycling. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll give you a second to fix it. We're in no rush.
Oh, I mean my internet connection keeps cycling on Discord.
Oh yeah, I
I
see
don't know
that
how to fix
happening.
that.
You don't. It's just Discord being Discord. Don't panic.
It's
Let it
unfortunately what
happen.
happens.
And you're probably talking to me right now, and neither one of us can hear each other.
No, we can hear you.
All right, I'm gonna go help my husband deal with tech stuff. We'll be back, guys.
Unfortunate.
And I think we got a modern infiltrator there. Thomas in Iiohab. Yeah, that's gotta be one. The wonders of the Hey Add Me on Discord baseline messenger. All right, here we are. Oh, and of course, gotta figure out how to get rid of. No, I don't want to reply to that guy. Mr. Human, can you get rid of that? That's that Discord spammer for us
Where at?
in our chat.
In the Twitch chat.
I don't know where at in the chat.
It's the only message in the Twitch chat. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. Oh yeah, if you restart it, it might not be there for you. Well, either or, let's go ahead and dive in and get back to our game. Now, when we left off, wow, there was a lot of back and forth figuring
Yeah,
things
it's
out.
not.
What?
Mr. Human might still be having
There we
technical
go.
issues.
I had to wait for Twitch to actually respond.
Oh, it happens. Don't worry. All right, so when we left off, you guys had kind of come to a crossroads in what you wanted to do. You had an encounter, or at least Korval had an encounter, with the Swamp Queen, the dark goddess of the swamp, that made a few offers for aid. We were discussing that to an extent. You, of course, have information regarding what you now know as Zuktmoy's fiendish plague is still hitting us. Mr. Human, I see that you're saying that it's still dropping in and out. Go ahead and... I'm sorry, everyone. I need to help him again with his mic setup because he wants to do it one way.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything you just said.
Okay, give me another second, everybody. I apologize.
Technical difficulties.
All right, we think we got those technical difficulties resolved. Never forget your wife's always right. Cough, cough, hint, hint. So we're going to just recap again. So basically, what we saw happen here was you guys have come to a bit of a crossroads. You've received a request for aid from the Swamp Queen herself, a minor deity of the Tenderrock swamps. The crop plague that has been plaguing this land in the west has been revealed to be Zugtamoy's fiendish plague, spreading out and re-altering the world in her image. And you have a letter from Asfuldi to an individual labeled as Cinderella that is to be delivered just outside of Alderton to the south. And still, you've heard rumors of a dragon in the eastern swamps that has been actively fighting the Swamp Queen's attempts to build an army, as she has claimed. Many things lie ahead of you. So we are going to go ahead and say that we're starting the next day, because I don't remember if you guys were at the end of the last day, but we're going to assume you were and give you a chance to just start again. So everything is refreshed. You are, I believe, outside of Josa.
That is correct. We ended up outside of Josa.
Yes, you guys were heading down. So you're on the road heading towards Verone to turn off towards, well, wherever you decide to go. What would you like to do? I leave the floor to you.
So, lads, where do you think we should be shuffling off to?
Well, like I said, I want to deliver this ladder.
I think if we head that way to at least try and see if we deliver the litter, but at the same time, quick question, GM, in order to get there, we would need to go through the main city.
Not through it, but you'll head towards Verone, and then the highway kind of splits off. It's the fastest way, unless you want to take all the back roads. But the back roads tend to be a little longer because, well, they just wind and go wherever they need to go, rather than a direct path.
That's
I
fair.
think we had planned on going like the long way around, kind of going around the, like making it a stop on the way to our objective. I think that was what we had decided last time.
Whatever we can find to the quickest route is probably what we want to do for this. Perhaps we can at least fill in, if we do stop by the capital, see if we can fill them in on what we've learned so far.
Oh, aye, we can tell them that there's a big scary shadow demon out by the bones of Dad. And then there's the big scary demon that's causing problems with the plague. And then there's
Demon
the big
goddess.
scary...
Don't forget that's a goddess, not just a demon.
I don't talk much with the gods and the goddesses. The only one that I really believe in is old Ramshorn. And he is the beast lord of the sheep.
You're good to not track with most gods. Most gods don't care.
Oh, I know. Oh, and of course, Lady Luna. And Dad.
Well, I guess we will try whatever we can. Let us make way at least. At least follow the path, see what we can figure out from there. It's just there's so much to do and so little time to take care of it all.
Oh, I mean, did we ever get given, specific time frames? Like, this is supposed to be done Thursday. This is supposed to be done Saturday.
It's not about the specific time frames. The longer we let this go on, the worse it gets. It looks. Have you look at this?
Well, I mean, we kind of have an idea of how to, keep the plague sort of isolated. I mean, it's going to be damn difficult, and we got to, rotate people, all the spellcasters out, so they can keep casting lesser restoration.
That's a stopgap at best.
Yeah, that is a treatment, not a cure.
I know, but the cure means we got to go fight the demon queen, and
Not necessarily.
well, either that or we got to fight the scary ass dragon.
We need to fight, or we need to deal with the sources of the plague,
Yeah.
which we
Isn't the
know.
source of the plague the demon queen?
No.
Talking about whoever is spreading her influence. The doctor.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm sorry if I don't understand the way religion works. I'm not very big on it. But if a god or a goddess was to just say, you know what, I want to throw a plague here, can't they just, chuck the plague?
Perhaps, but at the same time, they usually have avatars or things that are empowering them on this plane.
It depends on how much influence they can do. They can't, because there are other gods out there that would stop them if they just went out and did it.
I guess perhaps that's, like I said, I don't trust much with the gods.
I don't either, but when you reach certain levels of, it's like us. We have laws in our societies, and that's why people just don't go murdering people, because other people will stop them. Well, people do it, but that's why we have law
I was about to
enforcement.
say that logic does not quite work to certain degrees. Regardless, we're
It works.
talking in
It's
circles.
just, yes.
The main thing is we know that the doctor is spreading this plague. We do not know. We know the general direction that he is in, as well as we know these fungus statues that she is crafting are spreading influence as well.
I think
Oh,
that's a
yeah,
good place for us to start, is to stop the doctor. Because
Agreed.
fighting a dragon or a demon goddess is not really high on my list of things that I really want to do.
We
Those are
may
the
have
kind
to
of
fight
things
the
those are the kind of things you get armies for.
we may have to fight the dragon eventually, but not now.
Yeah.
For now, I believe the doctor is the best hunt, and I can't remember which direction we sensed. Which direction was that, DM?
You don't have a lead on the doctor currently.
Oh, don't have. I thought we did. Okay, never mind.
It was more when you were sensing it, you found the pillars that were raising from the ground and the fungus was spreading.
Gotcha. So we have the pillars, but we don't know where the doctor is.
Yep.
Okay, good to know. Well then, I believe if we try, we have a direction with the letter at least. We can deliver that, see if we can investigate some more, see if we have any leads on perhaps the doctor's whereabouts.
We could stop by the capital and see if they have any information on the doctor as well. Last known location, that sort of stuff.
Oh, the last known location that he was reported was the Kadane Monastery,
Oh,
Well, then why don't we go to the Kadane Monastery?
because it is currently blocked off. None may enter or leave.
GM, the monastery, that wasn't where I was stationed, was it?
No, you were stationed at the WizardCon University.
That's right.
Yes.
So the doctor isn't at the monastery then?
No. I was sent out specifically to hunt him down.
Okay.
But unless we can deal with the plague, the monastery will remain sealed off. And it will just get worse and worse. So, if we go to the capital, perhaps there has been some new sightings of him somewhere.
Well, it's always worth a try.
Or also, we can keep a lookout for any demonic writings because and at this point, he'll pull out the burnt journal. We know that he's been writing an infernal.
What? So I have an idea.
Hmm.
You see, we have this burned journal. Can't we go tap an available resource?
What?
Well, I mean, we've got Lord Crazy Pants and his shadow demon daddy. Both of them would be able to read Infernal and tell us what it says.
You want to have a conversation and make a deal with another demon?
I mean, I haven't made any deals with a demon. I mean, I might be able to persuade him into giving us some favorable terms. I mean, I'll use myself as collateral.
But what would we gain from that? It's
We would gain the knowledge of what's in that bloody journal, and we might be able to use it to find wherever Dr. Psycho is at.
but I Korval will point to the few pages that are not damaged, and he'll go, "But I've already translated all of this."
Yeah, we did that already.
You made it mostly through the journal, but at the same time, there's a lot of things you're trying to decipher still due to the heavily damaged aspect of the book. So it's
Oh,
add
right.
in the insanity of it. So there's room for you guys to spend more time studying the book and seeing what you discover.
Okay. Heavily damaged. Hold on. I just thought of something. No, I don't have. Never mind. I don't have that spell. Never mind.
Now I'm wishing I had mending.
Wait. Nope, I don't have it. I did. I did, but I changed it last sleep because I was like, I'm not using this at all.
Of course.
That's great. I love that.
That's fantastic. We can continue to try while we're traveling. I can continue to try and study the journal, see if there's anything I can translate from this at the time. Perhaps we can find a way to restore some of it down the road. Regardless, I say let's continue.
Indeed, we at least have a destination in mind that we can head towards that can get
Agreed.
us.
Very much agreed.
Havenborn, the question you asked would take me too long to answer with typing. Are you fine
That's
if I
fine.
answer it here?
Yes. I just don't
so-
want to take up talking time.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I understand and respect that. In this one, I'm gonna say you could, if you can ask a question that ties into trying to locate the doctor. You'd have to come up with a good one, as the various action has to be planned to be taken within the next 30 minutes, and it'll only tell you if the results would be good or bad, indifferent, or both, basically. But there's room for creative use of this, so if you can come up with a means to do it creatively, maybe. So it really comes down to what you're asking and how you're asking it.
So if I wanted to say, is the direction we're going in, would that help us find the doctor? Or is the doctor a different way?
I think that might be a little too specific for this one. More a
Okay.
case of if you go in this direction, will the results be good or bad, sort of thing.
Will the direction we're going give us a good result for the doctor?
Okay. Go ahead and I don't think there's a roll for this.
No, it's a ritual.
All right, awesome. With a 1 minute casting time, that's totally fine.
11-minute casting for rituals.
Oh snap! Okay. If you want to give it a
So he's-
shot, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Okay, so Havenborn's doing a ritual right now.
Looks like it.
Yeah, I'm just doing a quick ritual.
Um,
Just taking 11 minutes.
What are you doing?
Trying to figure something out.
Okay. Well, I guess
If it
Korval
works,
will
I'll let you know.
Korval's just like shrugs. It's like I will continue to try and decipher what I can. While he's doing the ritual, is there any chance I can try and decipher more of the book?
Sure, you can flip through it. Guys, take a break on the side of the road. Nice,
Yeah.
nice little spot. There's actually a bench here and a bit of a clearing in the area. It looks like it's not unusual for people to stop over this way.
Okay.
Iiohab, during this time frame, are you doing anything?
I was thinking about it. I'm going to do something really stupid.
That sounds out.
I
That
mean,
sounds
that's just
in
par for the
character. Yeah.
course.
What was the doctor's name again?
Dr. Boussier.
So, since, I can do this at 240 feet, while he is casting his ritual, I'm just going to turn in a circle and try and reach out and see if Dr. Boussier is within 240 feet of us using message.
That is interesting.
That
Yeah, I would say that would take 11 minutes to properly do as well. Okay. I'm gonna start with Havenborn. Describe your ritual to me.
So he takes out these, sticks and some cards and just kind of lays them out in a very ritualistic manner. A card here, a stick there. They kind of form different shapes, and he's looking for the answer within them.
So you are a wizard, and you're calling upon your augury. This touches onto an otherworldly entity of some sort. Where does this otherworldly entity hail from? Is it from, for example, the dream, from purgatory, the underworld, the spirit world? There's many options. Is it something else? What is the nature of this augury spell for you when you connect to?
Probably the more spiritual realm.
Okay. Well, that's a good one to have, especially for something along these lines. You reach out to it. And as you do, and as you're thinking of it, you get the faintest sense of a giggle just behind your ear. The sense of motion and movement around you that the various snake-like tentacles can pick up with their eyes. But it's not actually a person or anything actively near you. Instead, you pick up just the impression of movements. You look towards... yes?
No, go ahead. I thought you were done.
Oh, no. As you do this, you look back towards your cards and sticks. They have been completely rearranged while your eyes were off of them. by a hand unseen. It takes a moment to read it. But the answer you get is yes and no, good and bad.
Okay.
And frustratingly unclear answer, to be truth.
Yep.
Now we're going to slide over to Korval. Korval, as you're reading this, there's a degree of need for you to be able to understand what you're seeing.
Yep.
I keep wanting to ask for an academics chop, and I know that isn't this game.
I mean, it could be an additional skill.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it under history, I feel
It's
like.
investigation
I like
or Arcana would
investigation.
probably be appropriate for this.
You know, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with Arcana. I like Arcana for this. As you're trying to piece
Cool. They're
things
the
together.
exact same for me.
Beautiful.
And by that I mean not good. So let me go ahead and put this here. And luck be with me. Nope. 9.
You've gone through, you've made a few additional notes, you've noticed a few things where you think you can put some contextual ideas to, but you don't have anything that provides any new revelations for you.
Pity.
As you're doing this, Iiohab, you've been going around in a circle.
Not just going around in a circle. I've been slowly spinning in a circle with my arms stretched out, pointing in a direction.
I would like you to join us in the murder room.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
I love the murder room. We're going to the murder room. We'll be right back. Though, chat, you'll see all of this. Hello.
Well, hello.
Are you feeling comfortable here in the murder room?
I'm always comfortable in the murder room.
You're always comfortable in the murder room. Wonderful. So you're sending this message. What are you saying in this message?
What's his name again? Dr.
Boussier.
Page and Dr. Boussier. Dr. Boussier, please respond.
So calling upon the history of sending pages out to people and this terminology being to be called paging, you send this out. Send it out. Send it out. Send it out. You receive a message back.
Oh dear.
It presses in from every side of you,
Oh dear.
as though 1,000 separate messages have been sent all at once saying the exact same thing, echoing in your mind of, you are we are you. We are here. We are there.
Oh, okay. You that's a mind fuck. Okay. Are you going to be helpful?
Eat of our seed. Live of our fruit. Be one with us, in peace and harmony for all time.
Show me the way to your seeds and I'll see what I can do.
You don't get a word of confirmation. Instead, there is only a stray single thought that comes through, not in terms of words, but in terms of confirmation. A agreement thought instead of said. And the voices stop reacting. We may leave the murder room. Let's go back to General.
And
Alright, we are back.
So all of a
Welcome back.
sudden, you see Iiohab just, grab his wee straw head. And it looks like he's having the most intense migraine ever.
Okay.
I just cocked my head going, what the hell?
I'm gonna go over there and try and see if there's anything wrong with him.
Do you touch him, like shake him or anything?
Yeah, I would put a hand on his shoulder.
Apple!
What? Apple?
Apple.
Oh, help. You
Okay.
explain this.
Um. Oh, that uh, is so. When you fleshy beings drink too much of the giggle water, do you get these big, huge headaches?
Some do, yes.
Occasionally, that is what happens.
Okay, because I think that's what I've got right now. Because I was sending out a message trying to, see if Dr. Crazy Pants was around. And something answered.
Something.
Yeah. It was like 1,000 voices just screaming in my ear. It said, "We are you, us is I," and oh, it was really fucking crazy. It said, "Eat of my seed, live of my fruit," and and I said, I think I might have made a deal with it. I said, "Show me your seeds, and I'll see what I can do," and it kind of accepted that as acceptance. I really don't know what the hell just happened.
I don't know what happened either, dude.
I will allow at this point a Arcana check and or a religion check.
I'll try
Do
some
Arcana.
religion.
Okay. Give it a roll.
I can do the Arcana.
Arcana.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay, so I had who was doing religion?
That is Korval.
Okay. And who was doing all right, I'm gonna be upfront with you. Religion requires a really high roll to have gotten. And
I
you did
figured
not
as
get
much.
there.
No,
Oh wait, no, you got a 15.
I got a 15. That's yeah.
Okay, that won't give you everything, but it'll give you a little bit of knowledge. I'm gonna start with the Arcana rolls though first. Havenborn and Mr. Human. Mr. Human, as your mind clears from the pain of this onslaught, you recognize immediately that message doesn't work that way. You don't reach out and anyone can pick up the phone. You can only contact the individual you are calling, and it goes directly to them and only if they're within range and within line. The response you got came from every direction all at once and was more. Oh no.
I'm not hearing any sound. I've got my sound maxed out.
Ooh. All right, people, we're going to do a quick check on that. I'm just going to max my sound as well. Test, test, test.
Can you hear us?
Why aren't we getting sound?
That's very weird. I heard them. I mean, yeah, I
Like,
heard
I
him.
can hear you guys, but
Oh.
I can't hear it on the stream at all.
Oh,
I'm hearing it on the stream.
Are you hearing it through the
Huh.
stream, Mr. Human?
oh yeah, I can hear it on the stream just fine.
Yeah, same.
Okay, then it must be just us.
Okay.
I don't know why. We're going to assume it's working and pray that it's working. Fingers crossed. It has been a tech issue day.
Yes, it has.
And I'm gonna trust that because I'm with you, Havenborn. I'm not hearing anything off of my my Twitch thing onto the side when I turned it up. It's a good catch, but if they're hearing it, we should be fine. I'm gonna trust that because
Nope, it's on.
Yay!
It's just my volume.
All right, there we go. It was a volume issue. All right, jumping back into this. So yes, Arcana folks, you recognize this isn't how message works. You don't just get anything. You get the person. So it's very strange that you connected with whatever this entity was when you sought out Dr. Boussier. You may make of that whatever you will. Korval, I'm going to send you, while they're discussing that, a direct message on something that you might have gotten from this that is very light.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh.
This is not good. I think I connected with something I shouldn't connected with, and I made a deal with something I didn't know I was making a deal with.
Hmm.
I don't know if you, I don't know if you connected with the doctor or if you connected with like a minion or something.
No, that was an eldritch being.
Hold
Oh.
on. What you tried to do something? What did you try and do?
So I stuck out my hand, like the spokes on a wheel, and I
Yes.
just spun in a circle, sending out message, saying, "Dr. Boussier, if you're please here, respond." Because I can hit 240 feet.
Yes, but if you can, but I see your logic, but at the same time, that is an extremely dangerous and stupid thing to try and do. Because Zogtomoy is known for hive mind magic and mind control through telepathy.
I think I just made a deal with Zogtomoy.
Did you agree to anything?
The exact wording was, "Eat of my seed, live of my fruit." And I said, "Show me where your seeds are, and I'll do the best I can." And it accepted that.
Why?
I was trying to get information.
Great. Now we have an eldritch being to deal with. Great.
Well, we already had to deal with her anyways.
Like I say, sooner or later.
Regardless, right now, that is, she is basically, that is one of her ways of getting her mind control spreading her worship, is to take them over. That is what she is doing with the plague, more than likely. Perhaps it's something else. I am not as well versed with this goddess as I am with other certain gods. Regardless, for now, let us continue on our path. Let us see what we can find, and let us push forward with what we can learn. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Let us not let us not try and communicate with them again for the time being until we have a better understanding or a better footing to go off of.
DM, can I make the I don't know what the word is. My brain's not working, but make the connection between the phrase, eat of my seed, fruit, yada yada, as the form of manipulation, mind control that the doctor might be using?
It very much could be. There's logic in what you've said. You'll need more information, but there seems like there's logic, I think, in your interpretation of the situation.
Okay.
The math is mathing. You're missing a few integers, but the math is mathing.
Okay. Okay, let's keep going.
I am just checking something. Very cool. All right.
Understood. Let us be off then.
You continue on your way. You find yourself passing, of course, the village out in the distance. That's not too far away. A few miles later, if you don't stop.
Is the village within 240 feet?
I'd say yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you look over.
Nope.
It's a small village. I apologize. I keep saying village. No, this one is a small hamlet that is off in the distance. It's not too far away. 240 feet seems like about the edge of the village itself. A small little road leads up towards it, and there is a lake just outside of it.
Isn't this where we saw the cat researcher?
That was a little further off in
Okay.
yeah.
Right, thank
Honey
you.
Creek was where that was.
Okay. Well, we either stop here or we continue onward.
So
Well, like I said, I was thinking just keep going. I was just curious if the hamlet was that close.
I hate to be that person, but I think we should go to the village just to try and get our bearings and see if there's any information.
Okay. That sounds like a bad idea, but let's go do it anyway.
I mean, we don't have to. I'm just saying we might get some information. We might find out that, oh, hey, doctor's living up in the house on the hill.
The doctor seems to be a well-known person in this part. I feel like if his return was announced, it would have been told. It would have been spread. But if we want to try and investigate this hamlet for a moment, we can. I do not know if we will find any more information than we already have at Joseph. Or Joseph,
Oh, then
yeah.
let's just move on then.
Very well.
All right. So you guys are gonna head on.
Yep.
All right. You continue on your way. You make a distance. I think it's about an hour, hour and a half of travel before you come across the slightly larger village. The actual village of Honey Creek. This one is a little bit walled, and yes, this is where you stopped to meet your boy,
Master Fluttercat.
Master Fluttercat, whose name Capestro. It's completely up to you what you guys want to do here. If you want to stop or continue on, you can definitely make Verone within the day. That's not a problem.
So we can make it to Rome within the day.
Or you can
Okay.
stop here too if you want. It's about a 20-mile walk from Josa to Verone, so that's about the about an 8-hour trip by foot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm finally continuing.
Okay.
If we had any more if we had any more samples or anything to provide to the cat, perhaps I would say we take a detour. But for
Yeah.
now, I think we need to continue onward, get the information to the capital, and see if they have any clues about the whereabouts of the doctor.
Indeed.
All right. So you continue on, and it's a long, long walk. But
Yes.
there isn't much in the way of problems. Nothing really comes up that stops you. You don't see anyone else really on the road. You do occasionally see someone you pass, but fewer people seem to be heading into the crop plague. You continue your way down, a little further each step, and soon, as the sun begins to set, you see the large walls and larger buildings towering beyond of Verone. Would you guys like to stop in Verone, or are you continuing on? What are you guys doing?
We were stopping in Verone to give them the information that we have so far.
Wonderful. So you guys head out to Verone. Getting into this town, getting into the city is a bit of a pain, as it was the first time. Very long lines of people checking every piece of produce on the way through to make sure it's not infected with the crop plague. A prolonged period, but you make it through the gates in ample time. And if you're heading directly to the castle, you could definitely make it there pretty quickly.
Yep.
All right.
Pretty
You make your way to Tender Rock Castle itself.
Before we get to the castle,
Sure.
lads, just a random thought that popped into my wee little straw head here. Mayhaps we explain to the lord of the castle here, or one of his little, functionaries, about yon dragon. Maybe try and get some backup.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
We can report everything we have known to them. That is a good idea.
That was the plan. Oh, that was my plan, was to report everything we've known so far.
I just thought about the plague. I didn't think the dragon would be important yet.
I was going to talk about the dragon. I was going to maybe not mention the Swamp Queen just because that seems a bit,
A bit of a touchy subject.
yeah.
Then again, all gods are touchy subjects.
Should we mention the shadow demon at Lord Crazy Pants' mansion?
I was going to mention that one and let them know that.
For now, it's contained, but yes, we should at least mention and let them know.
That's what I was going to let them know. It's contained right now. It's one of those, once we've dealt with the plague, it's something I intend to take care of, but
Yes.
if they have plans for it too, then they can go ahead. I'm not going to stop them, but maybe ask them if they could sit someone out there to watch it just in case.
Well, then let's continue on.
Alrighty.
All right. As you make your ways to the building itself, you see the high walls of Tender Rock Castle looming over you. You are, of course, stopped at the gate itself and challenged immediately by two guards. One's kind of a hefty dwarf, the other a butter-faced little elf. They'll say, "Halt! Who goes there?"
I pull up my hand and reveal the watch.
They'll look at it, nod. On your way.
Thank you very much.
And they'll let you pass. You remember the way. You enter this area, you head towards the hall that had been set aside, entering this large, one of the great
command
halls,
center.
honestly, yeah, that's been converted into the Task Force Command Center. You see it does look quite a bit different than it did when you were here last, where that was kind of set up as a gather and communal in a large number. Now there are desks and other things that have been brought out. There's some tables out for people to sit at and talk. They seem to have put in a bar here for you all. It's not many people are here currently. You do see, let's see. You do see one group that is sitting at one of the tables talking a little bit. You see an individual, a straw folk that seems to be talking to one of the administrative individuals, and there are a handful of administrative folks at different places, kind of taking notes, recording things, checking maps, and going back and forth with discussions. The floor is yours.
Just have a question, real quick, DM.
Yeah.
Can a wizard teach me a cantrip?
Yeah. I mean, well, hold on. I don't
Hmm.
remember your class because you're a sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
Yeah. Probably not.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
yes.
that
Anybody can learn spells if it's done through wizardry.
but at the same time, wizards spend years studying
Yeah, it
just
would
to
be
learn
a
cantrips.
My argument
it would
is
be a
learning this
long
would
kind
be.
of thing.
My argument is learning this would be covered under the feat magic initiate
Yeah,
or
Gotcha.
taking a
Yeah.
class
that
level.
would be
It's a good
that would
question.
be how I would say it too, because that shows that you put in the time.
Yep.
Bingo.
Thor?
I think we'll approach.
Yep.
Is the I can't remember their name now. The person that we talked to that gave us the assignments.
Genevieve.
Yeah, is she here?
You will actually see her currently behind one of the desks, looking grouchy as ever and doing her best to get through paperwork.
We'll approach.
Korval will approach. Or we'll all
We'll
approach.
both approach.
There you
She'll
go.
look up. Ah, yes, Team 7, who doesn't have a name yet.
That's
Welcome
right. We
back.
got to work on that.
Yes, you
Well,
do.
there are other issues more pressing right now, but yes, we will work on it when we can.
Of course. So I see you're here. You've come back with any news?
We have information to
Lots.
report.
Please, by all means, report.
Because I'm going to be succinct. Korval will go into detail on the plague, the origin of the plague. I just to save some time on narrating all that out.
Yeah.
Because it's just reciting all the information you've provided to us, so to speak.
So the plague is connected to Zugtamoy. The plague
Zugtamoy,
infecting people?
yes, the plague infecting people is tied to Zugtamoy, and
The
it is
doctor.
it is being spread by most likely a mind-controlled and infested Dr. Poussier.
All right. So you have that. What else are you providing? As we're going through this succinctly before I start having to
The-
react.
Of course.
What
Uh,
was the town again for the Shadow Demon?
Outside of Josa in
That's-
the Redland estate.
Before we go into the Shadow Demon, Korval would also mention the idols to Zugtamoy that are popping up and spreading the plague,
Okay, got that down.
and that they need to be dealt with from a distance because they explode into spores.
Beautiful.
Daniel would add in fire is the best at destroying the spores.
Noted.
But then, yeah, we would mention the Shadow Demon outside of Josa that is currently contained in the house, but a potential threat down the road once we've dealt with the plague.
Sounds good.
Daniel will add in that he will, if the not Meralta, that's the country.
That's the country, yes.
If the Meraltan, army or whoever doesn't do anything about it, that he'll spearhead the attack in there. But if they want to put someone to just kind of watch the area,
Okay.
And then what is it? We would mention Korval will also provide information about the dragon. The dragon was in the west, correct?
Yeah, the
Yep.
dragon. That's right.
Eastern
there's
swamps.
in the swamps that we have been told is trying to basically usurp the
Swamp Queen.
the Swamp Queen's powers and take it for herself. For what ends, we don't know.
Okay. All right. Oh, sorry. Anything else?
That's the information that's all the information I think that we have currently of those ones.
All right. Whew. Sorry, everybody. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down the line. The plague being caused by Zugtamoy is something that has been reported and speculated on, but not confirmed. Getting an additional piece of confirmation does help them a lot in being like, yeah, this is probably Zugtamoy for sure. So we'll make note of that. The plague infecting people is something they have recently become aware of, but do thank you for bringing that to them. Dr. Boussier is a completely new piece of information they were not aware of, and are very grateful for that. And they intend to put out a wanted posters for this individual.
Actually, one other thing that Korval would mention is that actually no, wouldn't mention it yet. Never mind. Please continue.
Okay. Best at destroying spores. Yeah, a good piece of note. The Shadow Demon. Sorry, go ahead.
Lesser Restoration is a good treatment.
As long as it hasn't gone too far.
Yes. If the plague is caught in the early stages, the spell Lesser Restoration gets rid of it.
All right. Lesser Restoration information is taken down as well and appreciated. They had kind of speculated on that and done some tests, but knowing that, but also that there's different phases to the disease in people is actually a pretty big breakthrough for them. So they're very thankful for that one. Shadow Demon at the fucking estate takes them completely off guard. They do say they will see if they can spare the manpower and get someone on that, if only to observe. As is the dragon usurping the Swamp Queen's powers. That takes them completely off guard as well. Yes?
I apologize. One thing that my astute comrades may not have mentioned. Lord Redlin, the crazy-ass bastard who owns the estate, his ghost is still haunting the house.
I see. So the Tales of Haunting isn't just the demon, but the ghost of the old Redlands estate lord.
Mm-hmm.
Shall make a note of that. Let me see what we got. 50. Well, she thanks you for your time. She takes down all of these notes, puts a lot of information down, and then will hand you a ticket and tell you to take it over there, and she'll point to a different desk.
Understood.
Okay.
Just obviously, Dr. Bourset is he's been corrupted by the demon goddess. And we found some of his broken and ruined writing that has devolved into infernal scratches. Be on the lookout for that if any of your specialists are able to decipher infernalists.
Can I see that?
Yes, Korval will take out the very burnt journal and show a couple of the pages that he's been trying to translate.
Would you be okay leaving that with us?
If you believe you be able to use it better than us, I believe that is fair. I've been trying to decipher it the last couple of days.
We have a number of scholars that are here only to do research.
Would you mind if I transcribed so we have our own copy?
No, not at all. It's completely fine by me.
Excellent. Then we will transcribe our own copy real quick and then leave the original with you so you can study it.
Sounds good to me. Go ahead and do. Let me see that ticket that I just gave you. She'll make a
course.
quick alteration to it, hand it back to you, and say, "Go ahead and take that. Make sure to drop the notebook off before you leave."
Of course.
And she'll return
we'll
to
take
her work.
Perfect. We'll take the ticket to where she pointed us out, whatever desk she pointed us to.
Yep.
It's a bullywug that's dressed up in a very nice suit and tie with little ruffles and such coming out the neck piece. We'll say, welcome. How may I be of assistance? You have a ticket.
Korval will hand the ticket over. Here you go. Good sir.
Adjust his glasses and accept it and say, oh my, well, you've done quite a bit of work. I need to make sure. Huh.
We're
She's
just
gonna
trying
actually
to
look
do
over
whatever
to
we
you
can to
at
help.
Genevieve. Genevieve. She's gonna look up. What? I just want to check. Did you cross this out and write the new number here? She's like, yes, I did. Now, there are processes. You need to properly dispose of the old one and put out a new one. You can't just write it out. It looks like these people are trying to pull one over on me, especially when you jump from 600 gold to 1600 gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's worth it. I'm not questioning whether it's worth it or not. That's your business. I just want things done correctly. She's like, boy.
This is not. Korval's
Not
not
the
laughing.
time.
This is out of character.
Guinevere takes a deep breath. Put the coins in the bag, Bulwark. And she returns to her job. He's like, well, we don't carry this much here, for safety reasons. I'll need to get this put together. Pick it up tomorrow.
Of course, we were going to spend the night to rest and recuperate, and transcribe our own copy.
I do not care. But thank you for your service. And he'll hop down and start, making notes and trying to shuffle out change and be like, I've got to go talk to people. This is too much. I only carry 500 at a time. What's this woman doing to me? How could someone be so stuck up, have so little concern for the rules?
Oh, actually, before we go anywhere else, oh my god, I love him so much. I love that so much.
Yes.
That's from D&D Beyond's
yeah.
Bullywug Night.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he's adorable.
That's what I see right now.
All right.
Okay.
The night is yours.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, the night is yours. You have a barracks that you can easily sleep in. There's some people around, or you've got the town to your avail as well. It's all up to you what you want to do.
I'm used to sleeping in barracks, so.
Korval will do some maintenance on his gear, but otherwise he will rest down. It's been a long traveling day, and he wants to make sure he's ready to head out first thing in the morning once everything is taken care of.
Sure. With how damaged the book is, to transcribe it, as long as you're not trying to make a one-for-one copy, and you're just bringing the information into an area, it'll only take about a long rest worth of time. At least what you could do during the recreational periods of that long rest. So yeah, if you would like to declare that that's your long rest action, you're welcome to.
I can do that.
Oh,
I was going to say, I'm a wizard. This is like second nature to me.
fair enough. Then I will leave it to you, and you'll hand the journal over.
And it's easy enough to requisition a journal, a separate blank journal for you to do this with. Iiohab,
yeah.
Are you doing anything over this long rest?
Not really.
All right.
What question?
Yes.
Does the journal feel magical at all?
Not inherently. It contains dark and messed up knowledge, sure, but it's not actually magical itself.
Okay, so nothing for like the spell identify.
Identify would identify this as a mundane journal.
Okay.
Containing knowledge that is not of demonic origin.
Okay, I just wanted to double check because I don't think I did that originally.
Oh, that's fair. Remembering it as you're about to part from the journal and being like, oh, wait, shoot, I should probably double check that. Completely on brand. Very, very good idea.
Very good idea.
All right. Well, unless there's other things people want to do.
The only other thing that I was going to do would be to also take time to clean my weapons.
Oh, absolutely. There's enough time in the night to do a quick cleaning over everyone's gear is able to do that.
Of course. Just to be safe, before we wind down for the night, I think this is going to become a habit of Korval. He is going to basically use his Leon, his yeah. Why am I forgetting the name of the ability? Leon hands. Thank you. He'll be using any remaining Leon hands points on each, but basically all three of us, to just cleanse any residual. Even if it doesn't work, he will put 5 points into each of us.
Sure.
Oh my god, our frickin'... He's a germaphobe.
Considering the nature of this story...
Plague!
Yeah.
Plague! Plague!
I can't even get sick.
I'm going to say...
Bullshit!
I am gonna say that, considering the nature of the spell and everything, you are able to tell that currently none of the three of you are infected.
Excellent. Sounds good.
I am actually going to do something.
Sure. What do you want to do?
I'm going to use my Arcana and try and tap in to that well of natural magic.
Okay. What are you looking for?
General disturbances.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and give me a roll.
I have to get in the dice tray.
Probably a good idea to do that.
I feel bad that I forgot to put up that that widget that Havenborn found for us so that everyone could see the dice rolling. I'm gonna need to do that tonight after we get off of this.
Sounds good.
As
It happens.
as I resist the urge to just play Helldivers immediately after.
21.
Ooh.
Blackjack.
Blackjack.
So with this Arcana, you sit down, you attune yourself to the natural flows of arcane and magical energies around you. They come in many different forms. You'll note it isn't as strong and oppressive as it is in the heart of the plague lands themselves, or at the edge of that whirlpool of dark purgatorial energies that were at the estate, or definitely not anywhere near the bones of Old Stones. It's more of an undercurrent, a quiet but incessant murmur of life, the spirits of it, the sense of fear and the edge of all unknown situations, the arcane presence of arcane magic. Nothing jumps out at you, good or bad. You would need a much stronger spell to get something along those lines. But that's
Fair
a
enough,
good
I'm
thing in this
just-
situation, compared to being in the heart of these other places you were, where things were kind of dark and fucked up and messed up and a little scary. Not being able to sense this energy in the same way you were there tells you that perhaps you have a little bit of quiet on a magical sense, that you're almost missed.
Oh, this is only the calm before the storm.
All right. So with that, if no one's doing anything else, the night winds down.
Just doing what I said I was doing.
Yep. The night winds down. You find yourselves having I mean, it's not as comfortable as the beds at the inn were. More comfortable than the quote-unquote beds of the Old Stone's
I've-
hut that they gave you.
I've been a soldier all my life. This is nothing new.
Yeah, it might be comfortable for you. Just that familiar, like, this is how a bed should feel sense. Might actually be, with what I know of your background as well, Korval, very common to you as well.
Yes, with Korval's background, this is extremely common. So honestly, this is normal to him.
Friggin' scarecrow! I can just fall asleep on a crossbar.
Unfortunately, even here, he runs into the problem of the bed's probably not big enough for him fully. So it's just that same. Everywhere I go, I will make do. I will make do. I will make do.
Red elf problems.
Yep.
You'll find yourself. Yes, Havenborn, we will, because I was meaning to draw one and then got completely... Havenborn was asking for a map, which I think is very helpful, and I was working on one, and then I got distracted by real life. It's actually why we had to stop last game, was because real life was being stupid. But no,
Okay.
thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that, actually, because I completely forgot about it.
Keep having to go back to the document going, crap, where are we going again? This is here, that's there.
If
Fuck, I don't know where I am now.
if you're delivering the letter, you'll be heading south to Alderton.
Okay.
So we can take
For
a
some
detour
reason, I
that
keep
way.
thinking it's north, and I'm going, that sounds wrong. I know it's wrong, but I don't know which way I'm going.
You mean you haven't completely memorized all of the lore directions and all of the weird names we use for fantasy places? What?
How
No.
dare you?
I have so much other stuff that I have to memorize.
All right, so what we're going to do is say you wake up. Is there anything you want to do in the morning specifically?
We never got a picture of what Genevieve looked like, did we?
No, I did not draw her. I'll add that to my list. I'm spoiling you guys with all of these assets.
Well, it's very helpful to...
I appreciate that, though. I take it as a compliment.
The king or lord of the country was a
Leonin.
Leonin, yes.
Leonin. That's right. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember everyone in my head. I'm going, crap.
Yeah, so many people. That was Lord Algar Padrin, the governing lord of the county,
That's right.
or of the prefecture. He is, as is many of the nobles and lords and people in power, a Leonin. From a historical, free-to-know standpoint, they, a few centuries ago, conquered this entire area. But after settling down, their population has been dwindling a bit. They've become much less populated. And most of the ones you see are in higher places of governance.
Okay. I will drop the journal off.
You will do so. Bulwark is, of course, there, and he'll look up and say, "Ah, prompt on time, Mr. Havenborn. Let me give you," he'll set down a big-ass sack of gold. And he will accept the journal. I'll turn this into Guinevere when she gets in here. She was supposed to be here 20 minutes ago, but I'm sure she's going to say that she was in a meeting, most likely with breakfast. But what do I know? And he will set the book aside. Yes, your payments for your hard work. We appreciate it. You and your party have a great time partying. Is that what you say when you go adventuring?
Adventuring is kind of what life is what it is for a lot of us.
I am an entertainer.
Oh, yes. That seems like a bit of a jump to go from entertainer to risking your life. Well, I mean, it takes all time. So the task force called for everyone, from scholars to warriors to anyone with the ability to tell. No, I'm not judging. You're obviously good at your work. Currently hold the record for the biggest payout.
You see that,
Oh.
lads? That's something to put in a feather in our cap.
TM,
Yes.
I'm gonna ask Bulwark, is there a bank where I can exchange some of this money?
Oh.
Go turn it into different forms.
Oh yes, absolutely. There's a bank. Let me look at my map, my rules of this, the districts and all of that shit that I don't have memorized despite writing this. Here we go. That'd be in the Ivory Court district. If you head south from the castle, you'll get there pretty quickly, and you find it without much issue.
All right, I'll find the other two, and I'll let them know that I'm gonna head to the Ivory Court, and I'll be back in about an hour, ish.
Lad, not to disparage you or anything, but with a bag like that, shouldn't at least one other person go with you?
Oh,
Badger is gonna look
I
over
gave you
his
your-
shoulder, and he's gonna say, "Do I not count as a person in your mind, betting man?"
I would have
Don't
given you
don't
guys
even
your.
go there, Master.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I would have given you guys your cut.
So after giving the cut, you're heading out. Okay.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, okay,
Sorry.
I mean, you can figure that out. Okay,
I'm
yeah.
taking my cut and going to turn it into other forms of currency.
Badger uses two of its claws to just point at its eyes and then point at Iiohab. And it goes back to trying to sleep.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and mark that on my sheet real quick. 533 gold and 33 silver.
Yeah, you're able to get that exchanged. So with you heading off, I'm gonna go over Iiohab and Korval. Are there anything you two are doing at the moment?
If we've already handed off the journal,
Mhm.
for them to research and try and see if they can restore or examine.
Yep.
Let's see here. I think I would want to. Korval is going to definitely, before they head out, he'd want to see if there's any. Honestly, look for maybe some better gear.
Oh yeah, sure.
Just to see if there's any chance of something that would help improve their chances going forward.
We have a few options. I mean, there's scattered stores throughout Verone, but the one that really jumps out is the market district itself.
Okay.
The market district is set aside for commercial enterprises in and of itself. It is the main street, Nicolay Avenue of this particular city. Alternatively, if you're looking for things that might not be so often locatable on more taxed shops, you could always head to the bazaar in the Granite Court district, the slums of the city.
Well, I'm trying to think what Korva would actually do, and he's not quite used to having this much money on him. Doesn't know. I guess he'll start at the marketplace and see if nothing pops out. He might check out the slums. You never know.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah.
You head out to do some
I'm probably
shopping.
gonna do the stupid.
Iiohab, you are doing the stupid yet again. What
Like
do we got?
always.
I'm gonna go to an armorer.
Okay.
And I'm going to buy a breastplate and a shield.
Okay. You're seeking those out. Noted.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going with Korval, or are you splitting up?
Um, I'm probably going to go with Korval.
Okay. So, you make your way out. You find your way to the market district pretty easily. Entering this place, it's still early enough in the morning that there's not a ton of people around. Most of the people that are here are either still coming in to get to their jobs or leaving from, nighttime jobs. A few others are actually shopping, getting early work in. If you're looking for gear specifically, you see a variety of options. One that pops out at you is the, I don't know, we're going to call it, ooh, clicked a button. I shouldn't have clicked that button. The steel hair, arms and armor. Steel hair, arms and armor. And you can see it's a fairly decent sized shop building with a blacksmithy attached to it with the sound of cling cling and already people hard at work. There's
Oh, this place is rather nice.
Not at all.
so
Excuse me.
I assume you open the door and enter?
Yeah.
All right, you do. As you enter, it smells like weapon polish, and the soot of the blacksmith seems to have wafted into the shop side quite a bit anyway. Behind the table is a single short, kind of copper orange, almost goblinoid creature with a bit of antennas coming from his forehead that you would recognize as a rust goblin. You'll look up. Oh, customers, early today. Welcome. I'm sorry. He'll put a sandwich to the side that looks like it has a piece of metal inside of it, like some scrap that was thrown away between two bread buns and some cheese. I was just having a quick meal. How can I help you? What are you looking for?
Korval, would you like to go first, or should I?
Please go. You may go first. I am currently browsing to see if there's anything that might work for me.
All right then. Master Goblin, I need to have a. I think I want a bit of scale mail and a shield, if I may.
Oh, yes, we work in both. That's not a problem. Let's see. I need to check how much everything costs. All right, some scale mail. Yeah, we got a couple options, and he's gonna hop down from his chair and kind of come around. When he does, he's underneath the height of the counter itself. And he just goes around. He doesn't even lift the little flap to the counter to get through. He just walks underneath it, and he'll make his way out. And he'll start looking around. He's like, all right, so we do have a few options for scale mail. We have the most reliable ones, I'd say, are the ones that don't really stand out much personally, but I feel that that's a personal preference. There's definitely something to be said about something that has a little more pizzazz, and he'll lead you to one. And you do see a set of scale mail armor that is just sitting here. It's pretty drab, all things considered, but it's present. So we have this, pretty decent. You want to try it on? Or are you looking for something a little more zesty?
My good Master Goblin, I am an entertainer, on top of being an adventurer. So if you can give me a little flash, a little pizzazz.
A man who knows what he wants. I appreciate that. Let me see if we have anything in the back. We obviously don't keep the best stuff up here. You'd be surprised how many people come in here and assume that we can't fight with the weapons we make and try to steal from us. It's amazing. Um, but yes, let me go ahead and see what's back there. While I'm back there, Mr. Red Elf, is there anything you're particularly looking for? Or just browsing?
I was curious to see what the cost of adamantine armor is, if you have any.
I will take a look if we have any in stock. That's a tall order there. I will be
I
back
understand.
shortly. So he'll step out. And while he's out, I'm going to leave the floor to you to discuss. There's a number of weapons, and it does appear that the weapons and armor out here are mundane by design,
Okay.
because they're not going to put
Yeah, of course.
their magic or really well created stuff out here.
Of course.
I'm not usually one to pick up a big pointy slab of metal and start swinging it around at people, but these are really well made.
The craftsmanship is quite exceptional.
I'll wa- I'll see like that. There's like a wall of shields, and I want to go take a look at them.
Yeah, there is a wall of shields. They appear to be shaped, and none of them are painted. Um, there are at least not most of them that have the wooden inlays. There are a few that do seem to have been uh, made out of metal and forged to look like they have the heads of stags. There's one with Telai's mark on it. There's a few others. One that seems to have a wyvern custom added into it. And then a few others that are just smooth and blank.
Is there any that look like a ram?
Give me a Fate of the World roll. 1d20. I feel like that's a
You know what?
pretty
I
common.
like my chances.
Yeah. All right. With those chances, no, there is not any that look like a ram. There is one that has a tiny little lamb on it, though. It looks like it's
Oh.
prancing amongst flowers.
No, that wouldn't do. That won't do.
He will return, of course, and he will in fact say, "Oh, okay." When he does, there is a half-orc coming with him. He'll say, "All right, Raynar, these are our friends," and the half-orc has a set of armor with him, and the other, the Rust Goblin is carrying the other set of armor, and they'll bring it out. Yes, we have, in fact, an adamantine armor set. If you are interested in seeing it, and he'll motion to it, it is a very silver-looking set. The kind that just eats the light and kind of disperses it across itself. A trait of adamantine in and of itself. Well made by Burke himself, I'll have you know. He doesn't come here often, but he does. When he does, he puts his work to it. As for the scale mail, you wanted something that had panache, that could grasp the idea of what it is to be a performer. Yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh, I think you'll enjoy this one. It's best to show. Would you like to don them real quick? See if you like them.
Oh, of course, of course. And he'll turn to the goblin and be like, "You realize I am a straw folk, so it takes a little bit of time for me to put this on and off."
We've worked with straw folk before. While it won't be perfectly situated to you, we can put it over your current clothes so we know it'll fit.
All right, yeah.
Okay. So you get it on. And it's actually attuned to him right now, but he is going to reach over to start it, and he'll slap it. And as he does, and as he starts it up, you find that there is an illusionary smoke effect coming off of you as though you're smoldering in fire.
Oh, young Master Goblin, you've outdone yourself. I will take it. How much do you want for it?
For this one, it is running 230 $230. Gold. Gold, specifically. And this will be corrected by the half-orc. We don't work in dull hairs. We work in gold. Dull hairs are not legal tender, and if they were, there's too much of them, it would be inflated and need to be more than 230. And the Rust Goblin just pouts. Oh.
I will take it with my thanks. This is going to be amazing.
I am so glad. And you, Mr. Red Elf, how do you like the fit of this particular armor set? And it needs a little adjusting for your frame.
Of course.
Let me ask,
Yes.
what level of armor were you looking for? Because you would have asked this
Well-
before you went back there.
Well, it'd be plate armor.
You want plate. He'll bring it back and he'll say, how's it fitting?
It seems to fit well.
Beautiful. This one will, of course, run you 1750.
Of course. Unfortunately, that is out of my price range currently. But
So
I'll have to
sorry.
remember that so I can save up for it when I come back.
Well, there are other options. I believe we have some splint plate that'll run you only about 450.
I will consider that.
Of course.
Perhaps.
Well, it'll be here waiting for you if you'd like.
Of course. I understand. Oh, another thing, perhaps.
Sure.
Perhaps you have. Do you know where I might find a cloak of protection?
A cloak of protection. Let me make a roll for this random guy. Well, 2d20. Because there's two of them here. Okay, the Rust Goblin is like, I'm not really that certain, I'll admit. I don't do much with cloaks of protection. The half-orc will say, actually, and then I can't really say to their wares, but if you're looking for quality garb, I would check down on Ersfix Street. They have most of our well, I'm forgetting the word for them. People who don't make clothes in metal, you know, like weirdos.
More jewelry and cloth work.
Yes, seamstresses and tailors and such, as well as various other folks, and some of which delve into magic. I don't know where there you'll find it, but you may.
Of course. I appreciate your time. I thank you very much.
Of course. Oh, was there anything else you needed?
My shield. Yes, my shield.
Oh, yes, we have many shields. Anything on the wall is for sale. If you would like, we can have it painted for you, or we can take one of the blank ones and have that engraved with an image.
If I could get one of the blank ones painted, and he'll pull out the bagpipes with this tweed, and then maybe a ram's horn.
Ooh. I think we can do that. Tweed is an experience. That's fine. I'm sure Tor could handle it. He's a great artist. We can have that ready for you by the end of the day.
I would appreciate it, Master Goblin. With the custom paint job, how much would it be?
With the custom paint job, it would go from 10 to 30 gold. Tweed is very complicated.
I'll give him the 30 gold.
He'll accept it. Would you be comfortable leaving your bagpipes then for reference to make sure it's done correctly?
I'll hand them to him. Please be gentle. These were a gift from a dear Da before I set out. Oh, he also gave me this, and I'll pull out Ripper.
He'll look at that and be like, oh, that... You know what? I'm going to give them a roll because of the nature of your dad. Listen, the half-orc is going to say, oh, that's very nice. A very decent weapon. One with all that stuff. the Rust Goblin is going to swat him on the side and say, "No, no, hold on, hold on. Rainer, pick me up, pick me up. I want to see it a little better." He's going to be like, "Oh my god," and pick up the little orangish goblin, and he's actually going to reach out with his antennae, if not stopped, and run them across the blade.
I'll let him do it.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it leaves any actual marks on there, but you do note that there's a little bit of steel dust that comes away with it, as they like to eat their metals. He's gonna say, "I know this weapon. Is this Ripper?"
Oh yeah, my dad gave it to me.
"Oh my gosh, that is your father?"
Oh yeah.
We have royalty in our midst. Folklore history standing right here. Oh my. We haven't heard. I haven't heard any hide or hear about what happened to him since his adventures.
Oh, he retired. He's in over there now.
Over there. Over there. What, like in town? And the half orc Rainer will say, "No, it's a town, way far north near the border." It's like, oh, well, that's wonderful. Well, I hope he's having fun.
Oh, hi. He's keeping the peace and raising a little hell every now and then too.
You know, it's said that he actually helped deal with a Jabberwock that was hunting the Rust Goblins a little south of here. My granddad says, at least.
I always thought he was just, blowing smoke when he was telling that story. I'll need to tell him that I was wrong.
Who knows? Stories with adventurers have ways of growing more out there. I'll see if we can get a rush job on your shield, youngin, and we'll see what we can do. But by the end of the day,
I appreciate it, and he'll re-rack Ripper on his back.
okay. You guys have a great day. Feel free to stop in for all your lethal needs, defensive or offensive.
Oh, before we go, my apologies. There was one other thing I was curious about.
Of course.
Perhaps a better spear, if you might have it.
Oh, we have many spears. What kind of spear are you looking for? What do you want to do with it? Do you just want to poke things? I mean, we can definitely make that with any of the ones out here. But if you're looking for the magical aspects, persuasion...
Yes. That is correct. Something magical, perhaps. I prefer a shield and spear style technique that I have been trained in, that uses both ends of the spear.
Oh, I see. I like that. All right. Well, we do have some finely made spears. Same with other weapons. I will. You can put me down, Rainer. The half orc will be like, "Oh," and he'll set them on the counter, and the Rust Goblin will hop down. But give me a second. Let me bring out a variety. Disappear into the back. When he returns, he will have a couple well-made spears. Well, not just spears. He'll actually pop his head out and say, "Let me ask, are you looking for just a new spear blade, or for a new spear altogether?"
I didn't think about that.
It really comes down to... let me see your spear.
Yeah, he will take the spear off and place it on the counter for them to examine. It's a traditional red elf spear, basically designed for his size. As you've seen with the picture, it is a jagged, spiked end where basically spearing, it has those jagged parts in the blade that hooks into the targets when it pierces, and at the bottom there's a sturdy metal, slightly spiked base to bludgeon people on the other end with.
Okay, and he doesn't actually look at it so much as he uses his antenna to run from top to bottom. He'll say, "All right, this is a quality spear. I'd like to make. It feels like the hilt is just fine for use. So it really comes down to whether or not the spear hilt is important to you. on a personal level, or if you wish to replace the entire thing. So it stems down to that. Replacing, of course, will take, again, most of the day. We'll put a rush job on it for a friend of one of the sons of the good man whose name I out of character forgot.
It happens.
Of course. But we have quite a bit of options. We can look into... we have quality weapons. Things that just work better. I'm just gonna, out of character, say +1 weapons.
Of course.
We have rune engraved weapons that we get done with a local wizard who likes to come this way. These will deal damage of types outside of the normal types of damage, such as fire or radiant, and so on and so forth.
Oh, okay.
Those run quite a bit more expensive, especially if you're getting
course.
that combined with the other one. Let's see.
Well, how much would it just be for an upgrade to just a simple magical sphere?
If you're just looking for one that's finer done with a little bit of magic in it, we would say about 250.
That's understandable.
So that's what I'd go with that one on.
Of course.
Alternatively, if you're looking for one that has the be about the same if you just wanted to do different kind of damage with one of the runic inscribed ones. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, I mean, we have one of the ones that Tori likes to make. I don't recommend that one. Don't take that one. They're all cursed.
Oh,
That sounds
cursed
bad,
weapons.
okay? I know it sounds bad, but when it comes to it, the reason that they're so good is because they're balanced by the curse in and of itself. So it's not like she's trying to curse you. It's you get a lot of bang for your buck. It's just that you're paying with a curse on top of it. I don't like them.
Interesting. Could you give an example?
Oh God, I don't want to. All right, I will be right
Sorry,
back.
DM.
Oh no, that was in character.
Oh, okay.
All right. They will return. He'll say, like this one. This one isn't much better than the most of our other well-crafted ones, but if you're attuned to it, you become cursed that every time you get hit, you have to fight the wisdom save to not keep attacking the person that struck you. Why?
That
I mean, it does
that is
necrotic damage too.
that is an extreme risk in combat.
It is. You have to resist it. I don't like it, but it has a fandom. It has a fandom. Can you believe that, good sir?
People
I mean,
will
I've
enjoy
heard
what
tell
they
that
like.
I've heard tell that people like foxes and rabbits together for some reason. Who knows?
Korval is
I
just going to give
don't-
him a weird look like, okay.
I am. The only reason he's not judging you is because you're a nepo baby. I want to make that clear.
I love that. Um, As Korval looks this over, he looks at his spear. Been clinging too long to it. I believe a simple. I believe a simple, enhanced spear would probably be better for my work and the way I prefer to be more strategic in combat.
Oh, sure.
I do have a question. If
Rainier
he
will
will
actually
actually,
perk up and say, if you're looking for something for more strategy, um, there is a weapon that was made. It'd have to be shaved down to a spearhead, though, because it's a sword, but it warns you of surprise attacks. It'd probably take about a week to convert it if you wanted that.
Unfortunately, we're running on a bit of a time crunch.
Of course. Well, you had a question. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Of course, no. He will also take out the greatsword that he has kept at his side this whole time.
Oh, yes.
It is also of red elven make. A very fine blade that he's kept maintenance on. I have held onto this blade more out of habit than anything. But I have no further use for it.
I see. You're looking to sell then.
That is correct. Perhaps you may find a better owner or a better use for it.
All right.
Where I am going in the future, I will not need it any longer.
Oh my. All right. Well, I tell you what. This is a pretty weapon. We don't have any of this style. I think it might go for a good decent. I tell you what. Typically go about 15 gold pieces for a great sword. We'll go ahead and give you a deal for 20. How's that sound?
20. Trying to think if Korval knows the value of any of his weapons or not.
He may. It tends to run about 30 for a typical one, for a typical greatsword.
Yeah, of course, used. That makes sense. Yeah, so he would go. That is acceptable. Then, if you would not mind just taking that off the part of the cost for the spear,
Oh, yes,
then
sure.
I believe I would like to take the enhanced spear.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be about 210. If you want to put that there, Rainer, go get the spear. Why are you still standing here? It's like Rainer throws his hands up at the goblin, like, oh, and walks away. And we'll return with the spear. Set it down. It does look pretty good. They will ask, are you just getting the head fixed, or are you taking the spear?
Oh yeah, because getting the head fixed would take the rest of the day.
It would. It's the same cost, though.
It is the same cost, though. I mean, if I can keep the rest of the weapon the same way it was.
Mhm.
The thing is, how long are we going to be staying in town for, is my question.
After waiting on your shield, it'll be a day.
Oh, okay. If we're waiting on a shield anyways, then yes, I will have it affixed to my current spear.
They'll accept it. They take it back. They let you know they're going to put a rush job on it for you, but it should be about within the day, possibly earlier, but by the end of the day at the latest.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, no, thank you. You two have a wonderful day. And now we are going to step over to Lieutenant Havenborn.
Sudden shopping game.
Hey, that's great.
I love it.
You need one of those every now and then.
Yep.
Lieutenant Havenborn, you found your way through the Ivory Court District. This is an area that is full of governmental buildings, official-looking offices, and a variety of everything from debt collectors to lawyer offices to a number of courtrooms that are spread between locations. The library is here, and of course, the Veronian Bank.
Go to the bank.
You do, in fact, make your way into the bank.
As approach one of the.
As you enter,
Okay, go
you
ahead.
do see that there is quite a bit of people moving back and forth. There's very nice, marbled architecture all around you. There's a bit of a line, but not too much. You're able to, in no time, make your way to one of the open tellers. This particular person behind it appears to be a measle. feminine-looking woman in a dress with greenish yellow skin, kind of, you want to call them spots, but they're kind of like elder person spots. Their hair is kind of, their entire head is a little flatter than most species would be, and their hair kind of does what it wants and goes out to the side, obviously brushed, but kind of thick and bristled to keep it up there. She stands a little hunched, and she's going to say, "Next, please."
I'll approach, I'll put my bag of gold down, and I'll say I would like to convert this into 175 copper, 198 silver, 100 electrum, 25 platinum, and the rest gold.
She will blink slowly at you. Also, we skip Electrum and go right to gold here, because Electrum is dumb and I hate it.
I already added it.
Convert it, it's fine. She'll look at you and say,
I have it
Electrum.
already added, so.
Electrum. We don't use foreign currencies. It's so outdated. She'll take it. She'll look at it. All right. She'll turn around. She has a little swivel chair. She'll dump a lot of the money out. And she'll turn back to you and say, "You didn't steal this now, did you, boy?
Of course not.
Are you sure?"
I'll bring my wrist up and reveal the watch.
What is that? Is that an official watch? Is that something I should care about?
I work for the Lord.
Ah, the greatest thieves of all. Okay. The thieves I can't touch. Excuse me a moment. And she'll return. Measles are notoriously, abrasive.
Imagining the goblins from Harry Potter.
Yeah, I guess, in a way. Just imagine if they were all Karens. Either way, you will be there for what has to be 20 minutes longer than is necessary as she hand does this, and then turns back around. She sets it down. All the money's there, exactly as requested. Slides it right to you. Do you need anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy the meal you're going to make out of that badger. She looks jealous. The badger is going to flip her the finger with its paw.
You know, just pat him on the head and be like, "No one's gonna eat you."
She licks her lips, but you're able to leave without a problem.
I would like to go see if I can find a magic shop.
Oh, absolutely. So yeah, that will lead you out towards the neighboring marketplace district. You wander a bit, but you do in fact find a place. It looks like an entire road is kind of connected. There's a bunch of books there's a few booksellers regarding varying magic libraries. There's a location dedicated to wands and staffs. Another spot that seems to be more for teaching kids how to their first cantrips, like one of those strip mall dojos almost. A variety of things. One that sells some more wizardly-like garments, and then others that are labeled as tools in varying varieties. What are you looking for?
Bag of holding.
Ooh, you want a bag of holding. Well, those are popular items. Very popular. In fact, you're able to find one fairly easily. And we're going to call this... Durfer's Bags Galore. You make your way in. You see right outside the window there are a number of bags, varying types, of course. You have a variety that look like they're for camping, others that look like purses, all well made. And you're able to enter without much of a issue. Doesn't seem to be many people in here right now. In fact, just a little Lightfoot halfling sitting behind there with a almost like a jeweler's eyeglasses down as they are working on a some leather working, and they'll look up. Oh, welcome. And what can I do for you?
Oh, I'm looking for a bag of holding.
Ah, a bag of holding, of course. The layman's terms for something far more clever. That's all right. There's many kinds. Now, I specialize, of course, in the Dunerics. Very nice over-the-shoulder straps for daily use. How do you intend to use this bag? Is this something you need on a regular basis, or just on occasion? Is this a purse, or is this a backpack? We need something more to go on. But we'll rest assured, here at Durfer's Bags Galore, we will get you leaving with plenty of gear, perfectly set to suit your tastes.
Well, I'm an adventurer, so something simple is best.
I should have known. Adventurer it is. Something simple. Okay, well, we were going to want to stay away from the purses. We're going to want to stay... A lot of adventurers go for the backpacks. I don't recommend that. I know you can get more in there. He's come down and he's starting to move around a little bit. I know you can get there more in there, but the main issue is it's unwieldy, so to speak. That's better for hikers and such. My recommendation is going to be one of the Keraton style bags, and he'll lead you over to what looks like more or less a large pouch that would just rest on your hip, with a fold that just lifts up and anything can go inside as he'll pick it up. This just sits at your side. It doesn't really get heavier. Obviously, there's no reason for it to get heavier. Anything that can fit through the mouth can go inside there, and you can carry what you need to.
Cool. It looks like this will work fine.
Perfect. A man who knows what he wants. And while we're talking about that, might I offer you an arcane lock? Simple thing. It just aids in making sure people don't steal what is yours. Alternatively, we also have tracers. Things that once you're attuned to, you can simply find the location if your gear is ever stolen.
No, I should be fine, thank you.
If you're sure. If you're sure. And he will make his way around and back to the other side, sitting down and setting the thing down on the table for you. I'll look at it. All right, so that's a cutter. Do you have a preference? I see we have a number, and he'll point to some that just look plain. There's others that look kind of colorful with different colors and patterns worked into it. One kind of has that Irish knot going through it. Another one is a bag that is blue and green not circles, triangles interlaced all the way through. One looks like it's been made out of dragon hide. It isn't. It absolutely isn't, but it is made to look like it. Another one has eyes engraved into it, very well so. A variety of options.
Anything that looks similar to my skin, like color, purplish, pinkish, any of those hues?
Yeah, give me a Fate of the World chop. He has a number of colors. Let's see how close it is. The 17, you're going to find one. It's not your exact color, but it is really close. It goes with your skin really well. It definitely ties your outfit together.
I'll select that one.
Sure. All right, he'll bring it in. He's like, oh, great choice. All right, so that one, that's going to run you about... It's one of the smaller ones, not the tiny ones, though. That'll run you 230 gold.
Sure.
Wonderful. He will accept you. He'll accept the money, and once that's accepted, he'll let you take it. He says, do be free, feel free to come here if you ever need more, different, or other options.
Thank you.
You too, sir. He puts his glasses back down and goes back to doing what he's doing. I'm going to say that as you step out, you actually notice Korval and Iiohab passing you. They're just passing the street towards towards Ersfix Street, but at the same time, you do spot them if you want to let them know. Or not.
Like, I'll just kind of move in behind them.
Are you trying to be stealthy?
No, I'm
Can I do a
Just kinda-
perception check?
I'm actually...
moving behind, see if they notice.
Okay, I'm going to ask for a stealth check, not because you're trying, just because we see their passive perception. Okay, none of you have a passive perception of 18 or higher, so
No.
what we're going to go ahead and do is say, no, you don't notice them right now. So yeah,
So,
you make...
I'm just gonna follow them.
All right. Oh, they make their way, and you two find yourselves, and three by extension, at Ersvik Street, which is filled with a lot more people than you've seen on other ones. It's as though fashion is very important. And there is fashion here, running from one end to the other. There are a lot of tailors, a lot of clothing shops. Most of them are mundane. But you're sure you could find some more magical-inspired ones. What kind of shop are you looking for?
Well,
I'm going to be looking
ahead.
for specifically a a cloak dealer, and I'm looking for a cloak of protection.
Okay.
Korval may not go for the cloak of protection right now, but I think I definitely am looking for a magical shop that maybe has magical amulets or emblems.
Okay. All right. So we're going to start with that. As you guys are making your way through here, you come up to one that says Cloak of Might, and you do in fact see quite a bit of cloaks. It seems like that's their entire specialty. Would you like to head in?
Yes.
All right. So you step in. And yeah, it smells of wool and cotton. You see
This reminds me of home.
It almost does, yeah. You look around and you see a number of people browsing. A few people talking. There's definitely individuals who work here. There is one that appears to be free, currently doing some sewing at her at the cashier check, and this is an individual who looks largely elvish, though her hair is made of pale white feathers. Her skin has some feathers coming out in places as well. Very tasteful. This is, of course, a Swan May, who will look to you and say, "Oh, welcome, welcome. What can I do for you? Are you looking for anything or just browsing?" She puts another stitch in.
Well, I'm hoping that you can help me, lass. See, I'm hoping to find an inexpensive cloak of protection.
Oh, inexpensive. Now
Possibly
that's a
one.
dangerous word to have with protection.
It is, but perhaps perhaps you have one that's a little garish, a little eye-searing in the colors, and maybe you want to get rid of it on clearance. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I see what you're saying. I tell you what, first off, if I've weaved magic into my cloaks, I don't want to sell them on clearance. But why don't you go ahead and give me a Fate of the World roll to see what's here, what they actually have.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh God, the fate is not with you tonight.
No, it's not. Everything else I'm able to roll. Second, it's a Fate of the World shop.
Well, we have sold the last with protection runes and enchantments. We sold those last week. We're still working on getting those set up and enchanted. It's a long process, but The Mercenary Corps, I forget their names. It translates to Golden Pistols or something. They picked up a lot of those recently. Mass order. We do have a few other options though, if you're interested. We have
Oh, aye.
well, we have some cloaks that are designed to be resistant to varying sources of danger, heat, cold. Some that are. I think we have one for. Yeah, I think we have one for acid that the person who ordered it never picked up. We have a number of. Well, these are a popular one amongst hunters and people who claim to be hunters. Um, they're called Shadow Walker cloaks. It's a very simple looking thing. They are not very loud in appearance, though. I suppose
Oh,
we
that's
could
fair.
make one that is, but no, I don't think we could. That would clash with the enchantment's nature. Hmm. Um. So we have those options. What else do we have? I'm gonna be honest. I think that might be all. At least magic-wise. Any thoughts on that? Or would you rather hold off?
I think I'm going to hold off last, but let me know. We'll probably be coming back here every once in a while. We have to drop stuff off for High Lord Mucky Muck.
Well, why don't we
If
put in
you,
a why don't we put in a commission for you then?
oh well, I'd like that. Thank you.
Okay.
How would it be for?
Well, our first statement is cloaks of protection for the enchanting process run about 300 gold base.
Okay.
But commissioning it will add another 50 gold to it. But get you the quality. You just tell me what you want it to look like, and we'll have it done.
Ah, garish rainbows.
Garish rainbows. Oh, okay. We could make that work. Are you certain? You seem very hung up on the garish aspect.
Lass, I am an entertainer.
Oh, but there are many entertainers. I need to understand. When you say entertainer, are you one that wants to be taken seriously, or one that wants to have a presence? Presentation starts with imagery, and the cloak is the first thing anyone sees of you. How do you want to
I
communicate that?
want to have I want to have presence. I want people to, when they see me, to be, oh, it's him.
Ah, we're getting somewhere. Presence is different than garish. Okay. Well, tell me, when you say presence, what is it you do? I see you have the cow motif going on your armor. Is that something that you want to hold on to? Is that a theming for you, or?
Only for now. I just recently picked up this wonderful set scale mail that, when activated, it makes me look like I'm smoking and on fire.
Oh, really? Oh, we can play on that. Oh, we can play on that. How about... Alright, here's what we will do. The cloak will be a faded color of yellows, oranges, and reds in the appearance of a held fire, bright enough to catch attention, but while smoking, well in theme with what you're going for.
Oh, I love it, lass. You are a genius.
We will make it done.
Now, I have a question for you. I don't have the full amount right now, but, and he'll pull out 273 gold and put it on the counter. Can I put a down payment on it and
Oh,
bring the rest to you?
put a down payment of we'll take a down payment of 100 gold for this, and we'll get it done. If you don't pick it up within the month, we will assume it's been abandoned, and we will put it on sale for anyone who asks for something of similar nature. But as long as you're back within the month, no worries.
Oh, I'll make sure that I'm back within the month. I thank you.
Perfect. And she'll take down your name, the information. She'll do a quick sketch of the idea. All in all, it takes a good amount of time to do. And while you're discussing this with her, we're going to shift over to Korval. But first, Havenborn, were you following Korval or Iiohab?
But I just felt, did they both enter the same shop?
That's a great question. Did you?
As I was probably just outside the entrance looking about
Mhm.
the various shops around here to see if any of them might stand out to Korval.
Okay. Yeah. So
I would
you're.
have just kind of followed behind. I'd only go inside if they both went inside. I just kind of.
So I'm gonna say at this point, because he's standing there, Korval will either notice you unless you're attempting to hide now.
Nope, not attempting to hide.
Hey, look,
Okay.
it's your buddy.
Oh, Daniel. Didn't notice you returned to us.
I saw you guys walking, decided to just follow in step.
Oh, well, good. Has your business concluded where you needed to go?
Indeed.
Excellent. Well, I am currently on the lookout for a shop that might provide the accessories that I am looking for.
Yeah.
One of my style and one of my magics. So a store that could perhaps offer items that would benefit the core of my magic.
Okay.
Well, Havenborn, in fact, you recognize where you just come from, kind of between the areas. You remember you saw a jeweler's there, that seemed to be advertising magical items.
There's a shop just down here that had magical items. Might want to check that out.
Oh,
Cool.
I much appreciated, my friends. Oh, welcome back.
So I put a down payment on what's going to be my signature cloak. Now, what's this I hear about a magic item shop?
There's apparently one down the road that I was going to check out. If you both would like to join me.
Oh, I'll
Sure.
definitely join you. I'm running a little low on funds because I've been decking myself out, as it were. But
Of course.
hopefully they'll take a commission and be able to let me put it on, layaway.
Absolutely. Let us see what we can find. Uh, he'll go to the store over there.
Havenborn, you're easily able to lead the way back. It's not too far. You turn a little off the road, but yeah, you see that there is in fact, and I didn't look up the name. I should have been doing that while we were talking.
Bad DM. Bad.
I know, right? How dare I?
How dare you be human? Be better
Completely
than us
unacceptable.
humans.
Cat Eye Jewelry is the name of it. And it does show a number of very precious rocks and some jewelry objects in the window to it. Stepping in, you do see that there is glass displays all throughout this area, with a few individuals walking back and forth to either peruse or to help people peruse.
Okay.
Someone will approach you. This is a high enough end that they're like, oh, money spenders. A Leonin actually will step a little closer to you. And he'll say, good afternoon, sir. May I help you? And he looks over the three of you and how you're dressed with a little bit of, uh-huh. But he doesn't say anything.
Lieutenant Havenborn, just so that the gentleman can understand, would you please present our credentials?
Oh,
I don't know if that's going to work in most places.
I'm
I'll
just-
do it anyway. Just show the watch.
Look at it. Oh my, that is a lovely construction. What is it?
It is proof of our employ by his lord of this land.
Oh, oh, the task force. Yes, of course. I remember now. Well, that's wonderful. What can my humble jewelers do for uh, the task force that is out dealing with all of these problems?
I am currently looking uh, to see if you perhaps have any magical items that could amplify my own particular magic.
I
I am a
would.
paladin.
I see. Okay, you are a paladin. That doesn't tell me what your magic is. I don't know the details of this, sir. He'll
Of
adjust his
course.
tie a little bit, but I'm sure we could come up with something. Fill me in. What do you need help with?
I am looking. I believe there is something called a guardian emblem that is
Guardian.
used by clerics and paladins. Not necessarily a symbol of the deity, but a symbol of their belief or spiritual traditions.
Oh, I don't know about that. You might have to go to find your way to the uh yeah, you might actually have to find your way to the temple district for that, unfortunately. I'm sure
Of
we
course.
have plenty of stones, rocks, and jewelry that could equate to that, but I most certainly haven't created anything of the sort.
Of course. I figured I wanted to check as many shops as I possibly could before heading that direction,
Um,
just to save myself the travel back. Uh,
I want to check
there is
something.
one other thing. Oh, sure, go for it.
Um, oh, I see what the difference. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. So yeah, you'll want to talk
Okay,
to them. If it's a
of
commission
course.
thing and you're in need of supplies, I'm more than happy to assist. But when it comes down to it, it'll need to be. I don't know how to actually create that object. You said you were looking for something else though. What else were you looking for?
A luck
Oh,
stone,
oh, that's in high demand. A man who knows his wants. Give me a fate of the world roll.
of course.
This one's gonna be high. I love
Uh,
luckstones.
I know. So do I. Let's see how the dice gods hate me tonight. Nope.
What is
Fate
that?
hates us all.
Fate is not kind tonight.
I don't know if he's been kind to me.
Um, Unfortunately, all right. So I actually did have. Uh, I did have one luckstone in hand. There's an unfortunate problem, though. It was stolen. And you know the problem with a thief stealing a luckstone? They get very lucky at not being caught. So, unfortunately, that is out of the order. I could put in a commission for you. I tend to run these about not doll hairs. That rust goblin is wearing off on me. He's very good member for tea, believe it or not. But there's a rust goblin that works at a location. I'm sorry. Uh,
He's a nice little lad.
you know him?
Oh yes, he helped me get my armor.
Oh yes, I strongly recommend them. They are so good with their with their armor and such. Uh, Men Perkar, odd little fellow, but great job. But he has this obsession with dolls and doll hairs. I don't get it. I think it's a joke, but yes, I apologize. It runs about 400 gold for one, due to demand.
Of course.
So yeah,
I, thank you. I appreciate your time with that. I will keep that in mind.
of course. If you like, I could put
Oh,
a down payment on it, have someone go out and start searching for it. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it takes time to make these. Luck stones require lucky stones, and those are incredibly difficult to find and a fight to actually get, let alone to then create them into this. I know a few Biggernocks that are very good at that, but sometimes it takes a month to get a new one, sometimes it takes 6. Not gone longer than 6, though.
Hmm. I can understand that. For now, I will hold off on that. I need to see if what else I am looking for is available.
Of
Uh,
course. Well,
but I will consider
what else are you looking for?
a ring of protection, perhaps.
2, please.
2 rings of protection. A common term for rings given the protection qualities. And yes, we do have a number in stock. He'll go over. And so there are a variety here. And he will actually lead you to one of the a glass display. Now, rings of protection. These all work differently depending on the stone and the material and the nature of the enchantment placed on it to bring that protection forward. But they all do the same thing. They protect you from harm. They're not foolproof, but they're helpful. We have a selection here. They run, depending on the one you want, from 500 to 1,000.
That is understandable.
Oh,
For now,
yes.
we will have to wait on that.
Yes.
That is just a smidge out of the price range for now.
Oh, I fully understand. Let me think. If give me a moment. I want to see if I have something that might be more within your price range. I'd rather you not leave unsatisfied. It's very important to me to have satisfied customers when they come. Pardon me for a moment, and he'll step away, leaving the floor to you.
So many good spells to take. That would be very useful right now, like locate object.
You guys are welcome to talk if you want. So very
Oh no,
quiet.
I know.
Daniel has nothing to say. He's just kind of watching, waiting.
Yeah, he's just, yeah.
Korval is studying things more and more. He looks around, the more it's more than likely not what he's looking for here. But he was hoping to check here before he had to go to the temple district.
Mm.
Oh, I feel sorry for you, lad. I wish. I might need to start performing some more while we're on the road.
The
'Cause,
money is just a side for me. Right now, I have a mission, and I need to make sure I am well prepared for the mission.
Oh, that's the same reason why I need some more money. Because unlike you, my good crimson elf lad, I'm just a wee little straw man, and we are fragile, very fragile.
That's
That's
it's
why.
fair. I mean, I am covered in armor. It is regardless of that. It is an advantage there.
It is, and I'm trying everything I can to lessen my destructibility quotient, but it's damn hard.
Ah, here we are. Thank you for your time. He'll return, and he has a small box. Set it down. Here. I've selected a few, since you're looking for things related to arcane and how you're dressed and the way you're talking of working on that task force. We'd like to show our support. So I selected some magical rings, and for, well, yes. So he'll open it, and he'll show a number of rings. The first one is a silver ring with an inlet of a black stone with a bit of a red striation running through it. And he'll say, so this ring, inlet, this stone here is a rare kind. It's said to be made of the tears of earth themselves, made of fear and bravery, harnessed in a silver band, enchanted. This ring will inform you if there is imminent danger within 30 feet of you. Specifically, if someone within 30 feet is going to surprise you, you can't be surprised. Next, here we are. You'll pick up one, and it's an orange ring with a bit of striation as well. The entirety of this one is actually built from the stone itself. So this is another enchanted rock. Specifically rock. Enchanted to take the form of this, but it's very good at picking up and accepting the magic around it, attuning to the nature of what surrounds. This is a a ring of magic detection. We call it a ring of spell eyes. Very useful. Next, where did I find it? And this one. Now, this one is one of my favorites. I didn't make it. A friend of mine actually did. He sold it to me because I just found it really interesting. It tends to be overlooked in favor of either luck stones or, well, rings of protections, as we've spoken. But this is a bit of an alternative take on that. This one, and you'll see that it is black with an inlet of bright blue gem. This is a ring of the fray. It makes it so that you are not seeking a defensive reactive position when attempting to defend in combat, as a luckstone or a ring of protection would. Instead, it ups your perception and your reaction speeds. Mechanically, you will gain advantage on initiative rolls and your wisdom perception checks.
How much for the Ring of the Fray?
The Ring of the Fray. This one runs at 350.
Oof.
It is a very input one. But yes, it does run for 350. This one here, the Ring of Magic Detection, that runs for about 250. I can't remember what the other one was. And the Ring of Warning, that will run for 200.
Fair values. I will have to consider the Ring of Fraying, depending on if the Temple District has what I need or not.
Oh, very well. Well, I wish you luck in your search. These will be here, unless somebody else buys them. But I'll remember that you are interested in these, and if you come back for them and we have them, I'll be more than happy to provide them.
Thank you very much.
Of course. Is there anything else I can help you gentlemen with?
Oh, no, I
What is-
appreciate your services all today. Thank you.
Oh, you had a question.
What is the cheapest item in here?
Oh, no. I'm sure your wife would buy you something pretty, let's be honest. But yes, cheapest items in here. Well, we run a number of options. We have the angry, well, we call him the angry wife, but also, I suppose in a Medusan's position, it would be the angry husband special. He'll walk over, and he'll pull out a a tray of very nice looking, almost diamond rings and other pieces of jewelry, and he'll say, all of these are glue. But they look very nice. They are very pretty. They run anywhere from 5 to 20 gold pieces, depending on the nature. It still takes effort and work to put them together, obviously, but much cheaper than the real diamond variations, if that's what you're looking for. But I'm sure you'd like something of much more impressive stuff. I could show you. I could show you a number of pieces of jewelry that I think would go with your skin tone. Obviously, trying to
looking at
upsell you.
Looking at the ones that he pulled out, do they look real?
Oh yeah, they're glue. The only way to know that they're not glue is to be somebody who has a proficiency in gem working, or some other means of telling, or if you try to break it. But yeah, it looks real. They look good. I mean, and your wives would 100%. I don't think any of them would, unless you tell me otherwise, would actually, if you just told them, yeah, they're glue, but they look pretty, it would have a problem with that.
Oh, he has no intention of buying this for his wives. If he's gonna spend money on them, he's gonna spend money on them.
Oh, I gotcha.
This is for something else I'm thinking of.
Ooh, I like that mystery.
But yeah, he'll be like, I'll buy one of these.
Sure.
He'll let the shopkeeper think whatever they want to think.
He looks a little surprised. Given the gender roles of the Medusan such, he's not used to male Medusans buying the, in this case, Angry Husband special. But he is more than happy to sell. It's up to you how much you spent between 5 and 20 gold pieces. Also, it can look like anything you want it to look like. So long as it's all the gems are diamond, quote unquote, glue, fake diamond.
I'll do 5. I'll just do something simple.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. You have it.
He looks very amused and very happy with himself right now.
All right. But as you step out of the jewelers, you do pick up on him saying something about Medusan man whimsy to one of the other workers. Nothing that's derogatory, just an expression of the way other people may look at the typical Medusan man. Irregardless, you're out.
Perfect. Well, if anything, Korval will start heading towards the temple district now.
Oh,
reluctantly.
For sure. You head towards the temple
Reluctantly.
district. Baram isn't such a huge city and such a huge cultural powerhouse that it's has an overarching, amazing cathedral level built of just temples everywhere, but it has some nice temples. These are large locations, the centers of the clergy for the varying services to the different gods. It's worth noting that gods in this realm, while some hate other gods, people don't look at this as the weird D&D variation of I worship only one god at a time. It's very common, even amongst clergy, to go and worship other gods when it is appropriate. Some have ones they're more dedicated towards when it comes to the common person because they're bigger in their lives or they believe the philosophies that they provide. But when it comes down to it, most people will be like, oh, there's a storm coming. We should worship the god of storms. Oh, we're about to go traveling or hunting. We should worship the god of Talai, which has actually built a pretty solid relationship amongst most. Most of the time, the gods, when they start brushing up against each other, is when either the individual gods don't like each other, which doesn't typically concern the common man, but might concern his clergy, or when they're not part of the same pantheon. Like, foreign gods are often become a little harder to worship, like worshipping the Raven Queen instead of worshipping the Raven Queen and worshipping Rekka. tend to be a little more contentious even among common people, like choose a lane sort of issue. So when you find your way here, you do see a lot of people. Definitely a gathering area for many, just to talk, move around, discuss, and walk. The three of you draw attention. You have a man in plate mail, a man in cowhide, and a Medusan carrying a badger. So you get some attention, but not necessarily negative. You see a number of the standard temples throughout this area. You see the Temple of Rekka, the Temple of... why am I forgetting my own gods?
Because you wrote a lot.
I wrote too much for this. But yes, you see many different temples here. What temple is you looking for?
Well, ideally, he'd try and find... You know what?
I'll be right back.
Let's see.
Sure.
I need to pull up. Would have been smart to actually have the document of the list of them.
And there's others, of course, that I just never wrote. I'm going to send you the document.
I got it right here.
Oh,
Thank you,
good.
though.
It's near the bottom.
Yep, yep.
Are you going to try to find Guinevere?
That's the last thing he'd want. That would be the last thing he'd want. I think he would look for a
Your anonymous badger on my screen, by the way. It's very in for the badger of this particular thing. Sorry, please continue. So
at this point, I think with what he's doing, what he's working with, just has to accept it. I guess he's looking for a god of strength, and as much as he hates the god, Guinevere is, in his opinion, one of the stronger gods.
That's fair. You seek out the Temple of Guinevere. Now, Guinevere is a minor god, a very focused god, typically only worshipped by elves and the elves, their descendants, and the varying people who end up, I quote, I can't say it any better, in her clutches, like her clergy.
Yeah.
You'll find it. As you approach her temple, you will note that it is built as a fairly drab and militaristic looking, you'd almost say castle. It isn't truly. It is a temple for certain, but it is meant to be imposing. There's a lot of themes of chains as decoration. You see a statue of Guinevere in the form of a... she does actually look like an elf herself, believe it or not. Standing tall. This, of course, being Guinevere, the Warden of Elves. The god of elves, who is said to have been the last elf permitted to retain her godhood when the elves were cast down from heaven. And she has taken it upon herself to act as their warden to ensure they never achieve godhood again, except via the method of tribulation that none has ever succeeded at. As you make your way there, you do see a number of elves stepping out, entering this location. It's very drab. It has some candlelight set up. As she keeps her realm in purgatory, it isn't surprising the uncomfortable touch that comes with this temple.
Of course.
You see pictures of, or sculptures along the interior walls, standing like gargoyles of harpy-like creatures that are with elven ears. just varying statues looking down upon the congregated. Artwork and mosaics of varying angels with pitch black wings,
Yeah.
the packed angels of the warden. You notice that throughout it there are no pews here. Instead, there is very simple rugs, very large, spread out across the stone floor, where some meditate in thought, predominantly elves. But you'll notice a number of the clergy. They're dressed in gray and black, not robes. There's slacks. It's a uniform that's very common amongst them, but they're not robes. They're meant for movement, for discussion. They kind of elicit more of a prison warden's uniform.
Hmm.
None of which
Of
are,
course.
of course, elves or half-elves,
Yep.
as Guinevere will not accept elves in her clergy. Instead,
Mhm.
these are individuals who have entered into service. One, a furbolg with a contrasting of bright pink hair and kind of purplish fur and such that contrast with the black and gray uniform, will look to you as you come in and make special note of your companions, and he'll step forward towards you and say, very quietly to not disturb others, "What has brought you here, young one?"
Good day. I am here to see if I may perhaps find some holy focuses to aid me in my quest that I am on, my mission.
I see.
Would I know, with my knowledge and whatnot, that mentioning my nature as a penitent is either beneficial or negative for me?
It might be beneficial. There is definitely a stigma that comes with being a penitent, but also it's the literal opposite of being a heretic.
Of course. That's what I figured. Um, yeah. So, sorry, I'll let you continue what you were going to say first.
No, go ahead.
Um, I have recently fallen under the purview and the servitude of Guinevere, and I am on a mission as one of her penitents.
He'll straighten a little. I see. He'll reach in and very gently lift a hand towards your face. Do you stop this?
I do not.
He'll touch your jawline and look you in the eyes. Iiohab and Havenborn. You will notice that both of their eyes become pitch and inky black for a moment. Korval, you'll notice their eyes become pitch and inky black, and it feels as though he's reading you, truly reading you,
Mhm.
before it passes. And he'll say, "Oh, welcome, holy penitent. Please, let us take a step. Let us walk."
Of course.
And he will step away. He will not stop Iiohab or Havenborn from following. It's up to you guys if you stay or come.
Nope.
I'm going to stay here.
All right.
Daniel was raised in this. He doesn't really need another lesson.
That's fair. Havenborn, I want to actually post out. I'd like you to give me a religion roll on advantage. Because of your background.
Religion.
I just made a mess. I will be right back.
What do you mean you made a mess? How am I supposed to take that?
Whoops.
What does that even mean? Did you spill your drink? Did you...
My my drink exploded.
Oh, okay. That's not good. 21. Wonderful. Havenborn, you will recognize the term penitent immediately because of the devoutness of your father, I believe you said it was. The penitent are heretics against Guinevere that sought to outrun her, to override her, to reach godhood and or kill her themselves, who have realized the folly of their ways and seek to make amends. That's a strong word. More to pay off their crimes and blasphemies through labor. So that's for you to know now. But we're going to switch over to Korval. He will lead you through bleak hallways down into the ground itself, and through areas. He'll say, "How long have you been on your penitence?"
I have only just recently begun my penitence. Perhaps I want to say it's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been
Is
a
that
couple
about right?
weeks. That's about right.
Yeah, I've been on it for a couple of weeks now.
Oh, very fresh.
Yes.
I can understand. It is
It
not
is-
easy to enter into the service of Guinevere. Not for any of us who are actually in it.
That is true, but I had a choice to make. And I chose a different path than the one I had been raised on all my life.
It's a good way to think it. A healthy way. As a priest, I would recommend this if you said anything else. Guinevere is neither good nor evil. She is simply a fact of life.
Of course,
Fact
I
of...
understand that.
Sorry, go ahead.
I understand that better than most would, I believe.
Of course. So you were seeking a holy relic. Is that correct?
I was seeking something to help amplify my powers, to better enact the mission and quest that I was placed on by one of her angels.
Yes, I'm aware of the Pact Angel in the area and very concerned for it.
Yes. Her her appearance here is directly tied to my mission, and I must complete it. And in order to do so, I must be able to enhance my strength as best I can.
Very
To
well.
that end,
No,
I
go
know
ahead.
of two items that I do not hold hopes that you have both, but perhaps you have one or the other. An amulet of the devout and a guardian emblem.
Stop and he'll look to you. These terms are used in general for a variety of ones across various devotions.
Of course.
What I want you to do, and you'll enter a large room, and you'll see in it a pitch black, glassy circle in the center of it. Kneel before this pool. You will gain a sense as you do. A sense of being pulled at. Of being drawn towards. Not actually being dragged, but the sense of life being brought into stagnation, and stagnation coming and radiating from it. Not unlike what was felt at the
The Druid's pools?
no, the estate.
Oh. Oh, lovely.
In fact, this feels exactly polar opposite to the druid's pools.
Okay. Well, I will move forward
Okay.
and kneel before the pool.
Okay.
Uh,
So
I will,
he'll
not
say
knowing what else to do here. Yeah, I'll just kneel by and then wait for other instructions.
he'll stand behind you. Guinevere does not demand worship, though elves worship her. Guinevere does not demand devotion, though elves are devoted to her. Guinevere demands something all in truth different that only those in her command can truly understand. She demands an oath. She demands not made in words, but made in action. Are you ready to do the actions that are required of you?
It is for the safety of my friends and those I call my family. Yes.
Your friends and family died yesterday. Are you ready to take the actions that are required?
Korval. Ooh, I'm trying to. Oh, okay. Okay.
This is obviously a hypothetical statement.
Yeah, he understands that, but even that, there's that flash of panic in his mind before he settles down for a moment. And every part of his being just does not want to say it, but he will breathe deep. Yes. Whatever needs to be done.
You'll motion to the pool. With that in mind, enter her realm. You will die there or return with what you need.
Oh, great. Well, Orville's going in.
You stand, you step in, and as you do, it isn't just cold, and it is cold. It is biting cold. It doesn't actually damage you, it's more the absence of heat in all forms, which I guess is the definition of cold, but you're still healthy despite it. It's cold through spite. Moreover, it's like stepping into not just stagnant air, but like you're stepping into a physical, feelable, denser stagnation that is greater than the atmosphere itself. And as you descend stairs that you didn't see inside there because it's pitch black, and the pool of what looked like glass ripples as liquid, in the same way that you enter the spirit realm, you emerge in purgatory. Descending stairs, broken and crumbled, surrounded by chains, thicker than a man, thicker than a house in places, crisscrossing in every direction. You see throughout your area around you is the broken and dead scape of nothingness. Nothing grows here. All is stone. All is dust. All is the absence of life. You see clouds that move, only to recognize them as swarms of ghosts. And you see before you a long bridge leading to an altar that has a simple object on it. The only light of color around you, outside of what you've brought with you, comes from beneath. It is colors that are screamed in horror and rage.
Well, Korval will walk forward towards the item,
As you
towards
walk
whatever
forward,
this is.
as you walk forward, some of that light, green in nature, manifests in the silhouette of an elf dressed in regal garb, made greenish silhouette. The hand moves. The earth around you trembles and explodes in rage as horrifying plant-like protrusions rush out like giant tendrils to strike and slam against innocence that you can tell had spurred this individual in worship, in demands. And then it's gone, and all is as it was.
Do I recognize that individual at all?
No,
No? Okay.
not the individual.
But the actions?
They sound familiar. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. The feelings that come
Okay.
with that light as they strike you
Mhm.
are very in tune with the sorts of. They feel like hubris. They feel like narcissism. They feel like I deserve this. Entitlement. They feel like words you don't have languages for because you're not trying to put emotions to a mortal being. You're putting emotions to a god, long dead.
Hmm. Oh, okay. I get the picture there. Korval will look at where the image was for a moment,
It's
but
before
only for
you.
a moment before he continues on.
You take another step forward. This time, water explodes around you, rushing around you as a blue elf, dressed, wearing the flesh of octopi and squids, leads a massive school of prehistoric monstrosities on a feeding frenzy that you know depletes the oceans, takes of it as it wants for no reason other than joy of the hunt. And you get that same sense of narcissistic entitlement and hubris, and it is gone. Your next step presents to you. Let me see which ones. I renamed all the elves and now I can't remember them. The gold elves. They're swathed in beautiful fire, gleaming radiant energies that surround them like an aura as they conflict with the silver elves who are match them in silver and moonlit beauty as they fight over dominion of the sky, of time. They each state that theirs is the right to rule at any moment, plunging the world into an eternal twilight that constantly fights with itself. Crops wither, creatures nocturnal and diurnal both struggle to understand and survive. All suffers under their command, and they could not care less for the cries of those they rule over, and they smite them for not aiding them in their own fights. And it vanishes. The final step before you is the puff of blood red smoke that you have come to know of the Red Elves. This does not come as one, but as hundreds towering and rushing you with absolute rage and bloodlust. They embody war, they embody violence. There is no hubris here. There is no narcissism. There is no sense of entitlement. There is nothing but war. There is no concept beyond it. War isn't just something they live for. They are the embodiment of war, freshly born from the conflicts you saw, rushing forward as a horrid horde to wreck all they come across, whether it be God or man. Villages burn, children die. The world is plunged into horror and darkness. And you are now standing before the simple object. A simple black chain. All you have to do is to take it, and in doing so, accept that Guinevere is right. Can you do that?
With every step, Korval has observed each of these points, each of these visions of what the elves used to be. And the very first thought that crosses his mind is the denial, what he's always been raised with, the anger and the justification. But that is not why he took this why he took this deal, why he agreed to serve. It wasn't long, but he found a place where a single opinion is not the only opinion. A single belief is not the only belief. And in that moment, seeing all of these actions, the thought comes to him, if the Kadane monastery can hold countless beliefs, how could he be sure his own were absolute? And if that's the case, if she was right, can he accept it? And in order to move forward, to grow, and to be as open-minded as his new master was, yes, he can accept she was right, with all of the destruction that he saw.
As you take this black chain, as you first started thinking, it felt incredibly heavy, unliftable, but as you come to this acceptance, your understanding, it grows lighter with every thought. And you are able to don it, wearing it as a sash. And in doing this, it doesn't come as words. It comes as a concept delivered to you. You finally understand why your people had to be freed of their divinity. These are not your intrusive thoughts. This is perhaps, without a doubt in this moment, the words, the thoughts of Guinevere.
Mm-hmm.
You now have free will. Do something worth it. And that's where we're going to end the session. Because it's 9:30.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
for taking up the last part of that for everybody.
Hey, no worries.
Oh, it's no worries. It was great.
Ugh.
Oh,
Okay.
I hope
Well,
that
thank
made
you very
sense at
much
the
for the
end.
game.
Yes, that
it
was
made a lot of
amazing. Thank
sense.
you.
Wonderful.
Yes, it made a lot of sense.
Oh my. My phone died. Oh well. Let's see if we can find somebody on Twitch to raid quick. Because don't we love raiding Twitch? But yeah, no, this was a blast. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And
Thank
again,
you
I'm
very
sorry,
much.
chat, for the technical issues and for having to miss last game. Let me see. Who do we got going on? Interesting. Nobody there. All right. Let's see. Let's check Dungeons and Dragons again, because that's fun to do.
Sounds good.
Find somebody who has something going on and not a ton of people watching. You may not be much, but you know. Who are these people? Nope, they are doing something else. Funnest part of the game for me. Oh, yours looks pretty. Oh my. This is really pretty. I know nothing about this game, but we're gonna do it. And yeah, this is I'm jealous of this set. Wow, I have to raise my setting. No, I don't. I like my set. My set's fun. But wow, yeah, this is great. I'm gonna show you guys. This is really pretty. All right, chat. Thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful mission. Thank you, players, for joining us. We will raid, and then we'll see you guys later.
Have a
Everybody
nice
have a
night,
good night.
everybody. Thank you for joining us, neighbors.
Later.
And